Welcome back, guys, to the Cursed Crusade. This time we're going to complete Chapter 4. And this, as I told you before in my previous video, this is going to consist mostly of cutscenes and story progression. There's only going to be like one level, probably, that we'll have to be finishing. We're going to start off with Hagia Sophia Ballista, and then to the Bosporus, and leaving a sacked empire, which is pretty much the interlude for Chapter 4. And that's the end of that. So with that being said, this is probably going to be the shortest video in the whole playthrough that I have, besides the prologue. So let's get started on Hagia Sophia Ballista. Hope you enjoy. We're heading actually closer and closer to the home stretch of the game.
Why exactly would Boniface want to carry out the ritual here? It is a sacred place, so he won't be able to use the curse, right?
I'm finally starting to understand, Esteban. He's trying to bring the power of hell to Earth. And to do that, he needs sacred ground. Somewhere that acts as a gateway between the plane of the divine and our world.
So what you're trying to say is that churches can work as some kind of portal?
That may be possible indeed, Esteban. Montferrat could bring an entire army of demons through a place like this. And all that, thanks to the power of the relics.
That's ridiculous. The relics of the crucifixion are pure. One would never be able to use them to do evil.
Just as God allows evil to exist in our world, so too are his relics neither good nor evil, Esteban. They simply act as a vessel to those who would desire to use them.
Hombre, the only reason I would use them would be to prevent my soul from roasting in hell for eternity.
Then let our blades rise from their sheaths, provided that they prevent de Montferrat from achieving his sinister ambitions.
You!
It's over, de Montferrat! Your army is all but ruined, and we have vanquished any men who would swear allegiance to you. Surrender yourself!
My army is in ruins, you say? Are you so sure of that? An army of mortal soldiers was far too fallible. My new legions shall leave only embers and desolation in their wake. With these relics, I am able to summon the most powerful demons to this world. All without relying on the curse. When I find him, I'll give my condolences to Jean.
One is no effortless task, but three, and without the curse, this is impossible.
Do you remember our talk about warriors' honor?
Alright, here we are. So what we got to do here is we got to fight 3 or 4 of these demons at once, but there's actually a trick to this. This area is very large, so what we have to do is we have to lure them over to these chandeliers. There'll be like these different chandeliers on each corner of the screen, and once you lure the demon over to the chandelier, you can drop the chandelier on them, and that's basically what this mission entails. Is you have to do that for each one of these, and don't worry about them. You know, I mean, they'll run up to you. And here's what you do: is you attack them on the legs, just like before. Get them to collapse, and try not to get hit. As soon as they collapse in the circle, like that, then you move over here and you flip the switch. Now the camera angle can be a little confusing right here. You gotta kind of back. See, right now I'm screwing up, but right there. Oh, I just see there. I did it. No, I didn't do it. See, when you're backing up, the joystick can kind of get, you know, up can be down and down can be up, so it's a little confusing. But this level is actually really easy to complete. You just have to trap all of these demons under the chandeliers to complete it. That's pretty much all this entire video is going to consist of. The rest of it's pretty much story cutscenes to the end of the chapter. This is pretty much the last real mission that you'll be playing. It's playable. So now I'm going to go here. There, I did it right that time. When you hear that chime, that means you did it correctly. That's one of them. Next thing happens, and you gotta lure him over to another chandelier. And they're scattered all across the arena here. So. And this is literally the last mission in the game before the final, absolute final mission, which is, as I told you before, chapter 5, which is brutally difficult. But we'll get to that when we get there. Okay, where am I going? I think I gotta go this way. Yep. Just kind of look for the lights, and that's where the chandeliers are. Alright. Let's wait for him to come over here, and he catches up to you real quick, too. There we go. Alright, there we go. Oh man, he fell out of the circle. I don't know if this is gonna work. I'll try though. Whoops. Let's see. Jesus, man. Yeah, it's kind of hard because the viewing angle, you know, and everything gets all screwed up, so I'll have to do this again. This video might be a little bit longer than I previously thought. There we go. Now I got, come on, damn it. Oh, there we go. I hate this viewing angle, it's terrible. Alright. That's the second one. Okay, now we got a third guy. And obviously you can't use, you know, the chandelier that's already been used for that demon, so you gotta find one that's open. And those two have already been used, so you gotta use the other two on the other side. Okay, here we go. Ooh, I got hit there. Okay. Fall in the circle. There we go. Now move back. And there we go. Got it. And that's the third one. Oh, that's it. There's just 3 demons.
Let's go, Esteban.
And that's it for this level. That's pretty much it. Now we have to exit the gate and we're done. Okay. Gotta go this way. Alright, there we go. I actually got full 4 victory points on that since there's no items to collect or anything. But I got a rank D. Attack suffered 4, huh? Okay. Well, anyways, that's actually it for this video. I'm actually going to close off here because the rest of it is just all cutscenes. So I just got to say, Chapter 5 is going to be pretty interesting. It's going to entail some new weapons, obviously, and as I said before, you're going to face some of the strongest non-boss enemies in the game, and it is absolutely one of the hardest missions in the game. And Chapter 5 only details one mission. So with that being said, there's only one more video to go, and this playthrough will be complete. All I have to say now is enjoy the cutscenes, and I'll see you guys next time.
We couldn't leave this thing alive! Yet you're running away!
No, Esteban, I'm just improvising.
Oh, good! Let me know when you have a real plan!
Let's lead him to the Bosporus, Esteban. Going to need heavy weaponry to send this whore back to hell. Esteban, let's use the ballista to send this abomination back from whence it came.
After you, Dens!
Ahead! Aim for its head! Nice shot, my friend.
I couldn't agree more, hombre. Would you please be kind enough to drop us off on the other side?
Aye, but isn't your tunic a bit, off, Templar?
Well, I had to restore its nice red hue with what I had available at the time. If you catch my drift.
Ah, I think I see, yes. Forget I asked.
So Dens, our next stop is Syria, right?
Yes, Esteban. You guide me there.
Well, we have nothing left to do here, hombre. It's not like I've got any plans. Ah.
With Merciful turned loose, and Tatakios Lente slain, no one remained to organize the defenses of Constantinople. Wild with rage, the Crusaders pillaged, burnt, and massacred to their dark hearts' content. The city was sacked for 3 days straight, and vast quantities of priceless art and timeless texts were lost forever. The Crusaders committed many atrocities. They tore the jewels from chalices and overflowed them with sacred wine that fueled their drunken rampage. They broke down the altar of the Hagia Sophia and stole its ornaments. They brought pack mules into the churches to carry off the sacred vases, and they chipped silver and gold from the pulpits, the lecterns, and the doors. Greed consumed them. The Crusaders had sworn on their holy gospels to cross the Christian lands in peace. They had sworn they would never deviate from their path and would raise their weapons only against the Saracens. These oaths were trampled and corrupted with each act of barbarism they enacted. The crusade itself had been used as a political tool, a tool of greed and of death. It became an impious weapon, and it spilled innocent blood. After the seizure of Constantinople, the journey to Jerusalem was no longer feasible nor desired. De Montferrat was the natural choice to be crowned the new king, but he disappeared under mysterious circumstances, leaving the throne to his loyal right-hand man, Baudouin de Flandre, who was crowned Emperor of the Byzantine Empire May 16, 1204. He respected the agreements with the Venetians and offered them 3/8 of the empire. As for Dens and Esteban, they reached the opposite shore of the Bosporus and took the road to Syria, leaving behind the chaos and injustice. The Spaniard had already traveled in these distant lands. Thus, he led my son into the unknown. Their destination was the Croix de Xavier, now an antiquated fortress, the very same place where the tale of the Cursed Crusade began. Thus, Dens now continues his quest for redemption. turning to a page of history that I have not yet read.